Hey guys, what's going on? Goku here, and welcome back to Vindicate Update. So in this one, we're just going to be talking about what's happened this week, what's been going on with the team, and some pretty exciting stuff that's actually happened. So to start off with, in terms of practicing, we've actually really struggled with this week, and I blame me for quite a lot of it. So Monday, we had pre-made, 1-2, lost 1. On the Wednesday, we had pre-made, lost, pre-made, 1, Optim, loss, Dominus Kaido, loss. And then basically what happened on the 8th, it was the EGL, and basically I forgot to sign us up, and because I'm at work until like after the EGL starts, I didn't have time during the day to actually sign us up, and I tried to text Campbell, and then it just basically became this miscommunication because I having a signal at work. I couldn't contact him. He was at work as well, so he couldn't do it, and it just became this massive clusterfuck of us not getting put into the EGL. And then we came home, and one of our jungler, Ivan, actually had gone, and we didn't know, like, he was never there, and we were a bit confused about what happened. And then it turns out that he came back on the Sunday, so we also missed Saturday practice as well, and he came back on the Sunday, and he had gone to a sister's birthday in Blackpool or something like that, and he had told us on Wednesday, but none of us noted it down, and unfortunately that's what meant that this week has kind of been a bit iffy on terms of practice. We've had a lot of substitutes, we've had them mispracticing, and it's made the team a bit angry in a way, and like we haven't had the full practice. But today, obviously this is Monday that I'm releasing this video. It's a bit late, I know, but you know, I always try and get these videos out as soon as I can. It's basically been the first time with Kret, and Kret is actually our coach now, if you didn't know. He's just started today. He came in a bit later in our games, but oh my god, it is incredible how much information and how good he is at knowing everything about Smite. That a lot of us, like in terms of personal things we need to work on, a lot of team things that we need to work on. We've got new schedules, we've got new plans, we've got all this stuff that we just had a really big conversation that a lot of us were holding back, and a lot of questions that Kret answered that we all kind of felt better after knowing. So, for example, item builds, it's all very situational. Mid, I felt that I should go a certain build. He then said, oh, you should think about maybe going pen more, because pen is always a good item over CDR build. So instead of going Chronos Pendant, I would maybe go into Obsidian Shard or Spear earlier. So it's just that kind of situation that, and also, are you aiming to go early game, mid game, or late game? Like if you go mid game, then you maybe want to go Bookers off second item and not first item. So like if you want to be like crazy passive, so like without Quang, you can go Bookers off start, but then that opens you up to really aggressive mid laners that basically can force you back. So maybe like an Isis, and like an Isis could go Tiny Trinket and then force you back, and then you could be really struggling in terms of securing not only gold but XP, because our Quang isn't that strong that early. So you could go Tiny Trinket into Bookers off, and then that's maybe more mid game, because you need to have more farm, and you're going to be farming a lot earlier. Mid camps are going to come up, and then you're obviously going to not have Bookers off online until after that kind of thing. So it's all about, you know, all this kind of situational stuff that I didn't really think about, and a lot of situations. So like in picks and bans, he actually helped us out as well. So like for example, they picked up I think it was Athena and Serket, and we knew that we could have gone Zhong Kui, and because obviously they got Serket, they didn't mean they get Nemesis, so Zhong Kui was actually a really big pick off. Unfortunately, we lost the game because we haven't got quite the team synergy yet, because like I say, it is still a new team, we're still trying to get there, but now with Kret on with us, we're going to improve a lot quickly, and it's just really big hopes for the team, really good in progress, and hopefully for next week we're actually going to have a lot more to show. I've already entered this into the EGL. Fortunately, there isn't a tournament on Saturday anymore, but we're going to have everyone practice from 4 till 7 as if it's normal practice. Sundays have now become compulsory, so instead of it just being a thing that if the tournament's not on, then we don't practice, or where you play like sieges, it's going to be solid practice all day. And this is quite exciting for me, because it means that we're going to take it a lot more seriously. We've finally got the full roster in that we're all going to communicate really nicely, and we've all got personal stuff that we're going to work on because Kret has given us all this information. So really looking forward to the next couple of weeks. We've also got challenges, not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. So that's pretty exciting as well. We've got that coming up, and then that's going to be the first kind of big Vindicate situation. We're going to hopefully do quite well in that. Unfortunately, we haven't been doing that quite well in some of the games, but then we're expecting a lot from the new members because of how we were before. Like, we were beating some teams before, and now we're losing against them, and like, it's making us feel down because we know that we could beat them before, and now we can't. But then we also, you know, we didn't take into consideration, one, they've actually gone better, you know, that happens, and then two, we've got 2 new members, so it's basically like a new team again. So all this stuff has happened. We've now got a calendar. So my friend Charlie actually showed me this. It's basically a calendar you can all modify and edit into your own thing. So like, if you're gonna miss a practice, you can add it onto the calendar, and then that's a way of me knowing what's happening. So like, holidays have been put on, all the practices have been put on, all this stuff. That's actually really cool. And yeah, it's just a lot more organizing. I'm now gonna, after this, while it's uploading, gonna sort out a scrim list. So we're gonna set up all the names that are still names that I try and scrim against, and get rid of a lot of the names that are no longer available. So that's pretty exciting. Hopefully there's going to be you know, the way forward, and really looking forward to what's happening in the future. So we're gonna get there in the end. We're gonna be as a team. We're gonna get to challenges. We're gonna do well, and we're gonna get to a LAN. So that's all I gotta say. That's the dream, and hopefully we're gonna get it. So thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next week. See you later.